David Chen checked his watch. 10 minutes. 10 minutes until the most important job interview of his life. Senior project manager. Harrison Industries. Six-figure salary. Benefits. Stability. Everything he and his daughter Sophie needed. After 2 years unemployed. 2 years struggling. Barely surviving. This was it. His chance. His only chance. He drove, focused, determined. Then he saw her. Woman. Roadside. Car smoking. Hood up. Phone to ear. Frustrated. Stranded. Alone. David slowed. Hesitated. Interview. 10 minutes. He'd be late. Maybe miss it. But woman. Stranded. Alone. Potentially dangerous. What if Sophie, someday, would someone stop? He pulled over. Ma'am, need help? That decision, that moment, changed everything. Because the woman wasn't just anyone. She was Catherine Harrison, CEO, Harrison Industries, the company where he was interviewing, in 10 minutes. On the other side of town. Impossible to make now. The job interview he just sacrificed. For her. David Chen, 41 years old, single father to 12-year-old daughter Sophie, had been unemployed for 2 years. Not by choice, by circumstance, tragedy, crisis. David drove, 45 minutes downtown, rush hour, tight timing, but doable, planned, calculated, on time. Then mile marker 32. He saw her, woman, 40s, business suit, roadside, car smoking, hood up, phone to ear, frustrated, stranded. David checked watch. 12 minutes, interview. He'd be late, maybe very late, maybe miss it entirely. But woman, alone, stranded, potentially dangerous. What if Sophie, someday, broken down, alone, would someone stop or drive past? Focused on interview, on job, on self. David couldn't drive past, couldn't prioritize interview, over safety, over humanity, over doing what's right. He pulled over, parked, emergency flashers, got out. Ma'am, you okay? Need help? The woman turned. Relief, frustration, gratitude. Yes, please, car overheated, I think. Radiator, maybe. I called roadside assistance. They said 45 minutes. I have meeting. Important meeting. 10 a.m. I'll be late. Very late. I don't know what to do. David assessed, experienced, practical. Years of DIY necessity, poverty, learning. Let me look. Maybe I can help. He checked. Radiator. Hose burst. Coolant everywhere. Fixable. Temporarily. Duct tape. Water. Makeshift. Enough to get somewhere safe. Maybe. His wife, Jennifer, died 3 years ago. Sudden illness. Complications. Unexpected. Devastating. David became everything. Father, mother, caretaker, provider. But grief consumed him. Year 1. Couldn't work. Couldn't function. Just survived. For Sophie. I can patch this, temporarily. Get you to mechanic. Or your meeting. But it's risky. Might overheat again. Might not. 50-50. The woman looked desperate. I need to get to my meeting. It's critical. Can you try? Please? David checked watch. 15 minutes now. Interview. Gone. No way. Even if he left now. Traffic. Distance. Impossible. But he nodded. Yes, let me try. I have duct tape, water, tools. Give me 10 minutes. He worked. Fast. Efficient. Patched hose. Refilled coolant. Makeshift. But functional. Tested. Engine cooled. Stable. Temporarily fixed. Okay, try it. Start slow. If temperature rises, pull over immediately. Don't risk engine damage, but you might make your meeting. Barely. The woman started car. Stable. Relief. Tears. Thank you. Thank you so much. You saved me. Really saved me. What's your name? David Chen. Just glad I could help. Drive safe. I will. Thank you, David. Really, you're a lifesaver. She drove off, grateful, rushed, gone. Year 2. Medical bills. Jennifer's treatment. Crushing. Bankruptcy. Lost house. Moved to apartment. Small. Cheap. Struggling. David took odd jobs. Gig work. Instacart. DoorDash. Uber. Anything. Barely enough. But something. For Sophie. Always for Sophie. David checked watch. 10:05. 5 minutes late. Interview started, he called. Harrison Industries, receptionist. Hi, David Chen. I have interview. 10 a.m. with Miss Harrison. I'm going to be late, very late. Car trouble. Woman stranded. I stopped to help. I'm so sorry. Is there any way? Mr. Chen, Miss Harrison is expecting you. 10 a.m. sharp. If you're late, interview is forfeited. Company policy. I'm sorry. Please, I understand, but circumstances, emergency. Can I reschedule, please? I'll ask, but policy is policy. Hold, please. David waited. Hopeless, desperate, knowing. Interview gone. Job gone. Opportunity gone. Because he stopped. Help stranger. Missed interview. Receptionist returned. Mr. Chen, I'm sorry. Miss Harrison is unavailable. No reschedule offered. Interview forfeited. Thank you for your interest. Click. David sat, roadside, devastated. 2 years struggling, surviving. Finally opportunity, gone. Because he helped, did right thing, cost him everything. He drove home, defeated, broken. How would he tell Sophie? Sorry, sweetheart, no job. Helped a stranger instead. We'll keep struggling. Together. Year 3, finally ready. To really work. Real job, career, stability. He applied everywhere. 200 applications, 6 months. Finally response. Harrison Industries. Senior project manager. Perfect fit. His background. Engineering, management. Everything aligned. But deep down, David knew he'd do it again. Same choice. Always. Because that's who he was. Helper, father, good man. Even when it cost him. Everything. Phone interview. Success. Second interview. Success. Final interview. Today, 10 a.m. downtown. With CEO, Catherine Harrison herself. Unusual, but significant. This was real. This was happening. David prepared, researched, practiced, everything. Sophie helped. You'll do great, Dad. You're the smartest person I know. They'll love you. That morning, David dressed. Best suit, only suit, dry cleaned, pressed, professional, ready. Sophie hugged him. Good luck, Dad. You've got this. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Win or lose, we'll be okay. Together. We will. Now go. You'll be late. That afternoon, David told Sophie, honest, sad, real. I am Catherine Harrison, CEO, Harrison Industries. This morning, my car broke down. Roadside, stressful, desperate. You stopped, helped me, fixed my car, temporarily, got me to my meeting, on time, barely. You were kind, capable, selfless. During our brief interaction, you mentioned interview. 10 a.m. Harrison Industries. With me. I didn't connect it immediately. Different context. Roadside, not office. But later. Receptionist mentioned. David Chen. Forfeited interview. Late, car trouble, helping someone. I realized that someone was me. You missed your interview. To help me. The CEO. The person interviewing you. You sacrificed your opportunity. For mine without knowing. Without expecting. Without hesitation. That tells me everything about your character, your priorities, your values. You're exactly who we need. Not just employee, but leader, role model, person of integrity. Your interview is rescheduled tomorrow, 10 a.m., my office. But honestly, the interview is formality. You're hired, senior project manager, starting salary 90,000, benefits, full package, everything. But more than that, you've inspired me, reminded me what matters. Not just profit, not just deadlines, but people, humanity, kindness, doing what's right, even when it costs us. Thank you, Mr. Chen, for helping me, for being you, for showing me what real character looks like. See you tomorrow. Sincerely, Catherine Harrison, CEO, Harrison Industries. David stared, speechless. Read again. Again. This couldn't be real. The woman, CEO. He helped. Her. She knew. She hired him. Everything. No job, sweetheart. I missed the interview. Help someone. Stranded woman. Car trouble. Couldn't leave her. But cost me the interview. I'm sorry. Sophie read over his shoulder. Dad, you helped the CEO and she hired you. That's amazing. David felt tears, relief, gratitude, disbelief. I helped her without knowing, just because she needed help. And she hired me. Because of that, this is, this is unbelievable. It's not unbelievable. It's you, and finally being rewarded for it. I'm so proud of you, Dad. The next day, David arrived, on time, professional, nervous, excited. Catherine's office, top floor, corner, windows, city view, impressive. She stood, extended hand, warm, genuine. Mr. Chen, David, please, sit. Thank you for coming, though, as I said, this is formality. You're hired, I'm certain. Ms. Harrison, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Really, thank you. For the opportunity, for understanding, for seeing me. Really seeing me. I saw you, roadside, helping stranger. Missing interview. For someone else's emergency. That's character. That's what we need. Here, in this company, in this world. You embody that. That's why you're here. They talked. 2 hours, not interview. Conversation. About values, integrity, family, Sophie, Jennifer, struggle, survival, character, everything. David, I want you to know, this job, it's real, it's earned, not charity, not pity. You're qualified, experienced, perfect fit. The roadside thing, just confirmed what I already suspected. You're good man, good father, good employee. That's rare, valuable, worth investing in. Sophie hugged him, tight. Dad, you did the right thing. You always do. We'll be okay. We always are. Together. Thank you. I won't let you down. I promise. This means everything. To me, to Sophie, to our future. Thank you. You already proved yourself. Roadside, now. Let's build something. Together. David started the following Monday. Senior project manager. Team of 12. Big projects. Important clients. Real responsibility. He thrived. Immediate impact. Respected, valued, successful. Catherine watched, impressed. I knew it. Hiring you. Best decision, not just for you, for us, for company, for everyone. 6 months in, Catherine promoted him. Director of Operations, significant raise, more responsibility, more impact. David, you've transformed this department. Efficiency up, morale up, results up, everything. You're leader, real leader, not just manager. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me, for giving me chance, for seeing past missed interview, for everything. I didn't see past anything. I saw exactly what mattered. Character. Yours is exceptional. That's why you're here. 2 years in, David's team won national award, innovation, excellence, leadership, industry recognition, Harrison Industries, rising star, because of David, his leadership, his vision, his character. Catherine spoke at award ceremony. This award, this success, started roadside 2 years ago. Man helped stranger, missed interview, did right thing, cost him everything, or so he thought. But doing right thing never costs, it invests in character, in humanity, in future. David Chen proved that every day for 2 years. This award is his, but also everyone's. Who chooses right over easy every time. Thank you, David, for everything. David cried, grateful, exhausted. Thank you. I love you so much. I love you too. We'll figure it out. We always do. That evening, doorbell rang. Unexpected. David answered. Delivery envelope, Harrison Industries logo, from CEO office. Strange. David opened. Letter, handwritten, expensive stationery, personal. Dear Mr. Chen, 5 years after the roadside encounter, David was vice president, operations, Harrison Industries, Catherine's right hand. Trusted, essential, transformative. Catherine and David co-authored book, Character First, How One Roadside Choice Transformed a Company. Honest, vulnerable, powerful. Their story, David's struggle, Catherine's breakdown, the choice, the interview, the hiring, the transformation, everything. One moment, one choice, changed 2 lives, one company, thousands of employees, because character mattered, more than credentials, more than timing, more than anything. That's the lesson. That's the legacy. Character first, always. Bestseller, millions sold. Lives changed. Companies transformed. Movement started. Character first, worldwide. 15 years after Roadside. Sophie graduated MIT, top of class, engineering, joined Harrison Industries, engineering department, following father, continuing legacy, third generation, sort of, chosen family, built family. Tia Catherine, Sophie called her, aunt, honorary, family. Thank you for seeing Dad, for hiring him, for changing our lives, for building this. I want to continue it, build it, expand it. Character first, always. You already are, Sophie, just by being you, your father's daughter, character personified. Thank you for joining us, for continuing this, for being family. 20 years after Roadside Encounter, David was 51, Catherine was 68, both still working, still leading, still building. 20 years, Catherine reflected. Since that morning, my car broke down. You stopped, helped, missed interview, changed everything. Best breakdown, best choice, best 20 years. Thank you, David, for stopping, for helping, for being you, for building this with me. Thank you for seeing me, for hiring me, for believing in me, for 20 years of partnership, friendship, family. You saved me. That letter, that job, that belief. You saved me. Thank you. Forever. Sophie was 17, pre-engineering, MIT bound, full scholarship, following father's path, building, creating, leading. 25 years after Roadside, Catherine retired, 73, ready, fulfilled, happy. David became CEO, first non-Harrison CEO. Harrison Industries history, significant, symbolic, perfect. You earned this, not because you helped me, though you did, but because you're best person, best leader, best everything for this company, for this mission, character first, always. You embody that. Lead us, please. I'm honored, terrified, grateful. I'll do my best. Continue what we built. Together, character first, always. That's the promise. That's the mission. Forever. Dad, you changed our lives that day, helping Ms. Harrison. Everything changed. We went from struggling to thriving because you chose kindness. Thank you. We changed our lives together, sweetheart. Your support, your belief, your patience during hard times. That's what got us here. Thank you for being you. Catherine launched initiative, character first hiring, revolutionary, industry changing. We don't just hire credentials, we hire character, values, integrity. The best employee is good person. First, skilled worker. Second, David proved that. Now, we make it company standard. Character first, always. Program succeeded massively. Employee satisfaction up 60%. Retention up 70%. Productivity up 40%. Everything improved because character mattered. First, David trained new hires. Personally, this company saved my life. Literally, I was unemployed, struggling, desperate. Then I helped someone. Stranger, missed interview. Thought I lost everything, but I found everything. Because character mattered. Here, always. Show character. In small things, big things, everything. That's what matters. Always. 10 years after Roadside Encounter, Harrison Industries was transformed. Not just profitable, but purposeful. Character-driven, values-centered, industry leader. Not just metrics, but meaning. 30 years after Roadside Encounter, David was CEO for 5 years. Sophie was vice president. Engineering, second-generation leadership. Character-driven, values-centered, continuing legacy. Harrison Industries employed 15,000 people worldwide, all hired, character first, values-centered, purpose-driven, transformed industry, changed business, proved. Character matters, more than credentials, more than anything. 30 years, David spoke. Company anniversary. Since I stopped, helped stranger, Missed interview. Thought I lost everything. Found everything. Because character mattered. To Catherine. To this company. To all of us. That's our story. That's our mission. That's our legacy. Character first, always, forever. Catherine attended, 78. Retired but present. Honored, proud. 30 years ago. My car broke down. Man stopped. Helped me. Missed interview. With me. Because he chose kindness over opportunity, or so he thought. But kindness is opportunity. Real opportunity. He proved that. Every day. 30 years. Thank you, David, for stopping, for helping, for being you, for showing us what matters. Character. Always. 35 years after roadside encounter. David was 66. Catherine was 83. Both retired. Sophie, CEO, 47, leading brilliantly, character-driven, values-centered, family legacy, chosen family, built family. Catherine Harrison, CEO, visionary, friend. Her car broke down. A kind man stopped. Together they changed the world. 5 years later, David passed away, 71, peacefully, Sophie beside him. At his funeral, Sophie spoke. 44 years ago, my dad stopped. Helped a stranger. Missed interview. Thought he lost everything. Found everything. Because character mattered. To Catherine, to company, to world. He proved. Kindness isn't weakness, it's strength. Helping isn't distraction, it's purpose. Choosing right, over easy, that's everything. Dad lived that. Every day, 44 years. Built empire. Not through ambition, through character, through kindness, through being himself. Thank you, Dad, for stopping, for helping, for being you, for showing us what matters: character, kindness, love, always. David's tombstone next to Catherine's. David Chen, father, leader, friend. He stopped to help, missed his interview, changed the world. 50 years after the roadside encounter, character first movement had transformed global business. Over 100,000 companies, 20 million employees, all hired, character first, skills second. All because one man stopped to help, one woman valued that. Together, they proved character matters most. Surnum. Character first movement, global. Thousands of companies, millions of employees, hired based on character. First, skills. Second, everything transformed because David stopped, helped stranger, missed interview, chose kindness. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to VML Stories for more tales of kindness rewarded, character valued, and the incredible ripple effects of choosing to help, even when it costs us everything. Hit that like button, drop a comment sharing your thoughts, and share this with someone who needs to remember. Doing the right thing never costs. It invests in character, in humanity, in the future. Always. See you in the next story. One choice, business journals wrote, changed industry, changed business, changed world. Because character mattered first, always. At 88, Catherine passed away, peacefully, family surrounding her. David there, holding hand, friend to end. At funeral, David spoke. 39 years ago, Catherine's car broke down. I stopped, helped, missed interview. With her, thought I lost everything. But she saw something. Character. She hired me. Not despite missed interview. Because of it. Because I chose kindness over opportunity. She valued that. Built company on that. Changed industry on that. Character first. That's her legacy. That's our legacy. That's everyone's legacy. Who chooses right over easy every time. Thank you, Catherine, for seeing me, for hiring me, for building this, for showing world what matters. Character, always, forever. Sophie spoke. Tia Catherine changed our lives. Dad was unemployed, struggling. She hired him because he helped her. Missed interview, chose kindness. That choice built empire, not just company, but movement. Character first, worldwide. Millions employed, based on character, not just credentials. That's her legacy. That's Dad's legacy. That's our legacy. Thank you, Tia, for everything. We'll continue. Forever. Catherine's tombstone was simple.